Would you steal Einstein's brain from his dead body? Would you pay thousands of dollars for a watermelon? If your mouth is now hanging open, then be warned. This list will have your jaw on the floor before you can say fruit salad tree. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 jaw-dropping facts that'll leave you astonished. 25. They stole Chaplin's body. In the late 1970s, the corpse of beloved entertainer Charlie Chaplin was dug up by a car mechanic who needed money. Roman Wardus and his accomplice Gancho Ganev demanded a ransom of $600,000 for the safe return of a true Hollywood icon. 76 days later, the men were caught, and the famous tramp's body was recovered from a cornfield. 24. Wombats poop in cubes. A wombat's intestines are a geometric wonder. There's a sentence you never thought you'd hear in a YouTube video. Its droppings are fashioned into the shape of a cube, which are then pooped out and examined by some really quite weird scientists. And these creatures don't mess around, so to speak. They leave behind as many as 100 cubes per night. 23. Peeing in the pool is dangerous. It's the perfect crime. But be careful when you relieve your bladder in the pool. The chemical reaction when urine meets chlorine can lead to you inhaling the likes of cyanogen chloride. This was used as poison gas during wartime. You can swim in it, but it's probably best you don't use it as a toilet. 22. Birthday bummer. A Swiss study from 2012 revealed that the chances of someone dying increased by almost 14% on their birthday. Why is this? Well, some people tragically take their own lives on their special day. A grim statistic, but it happens. However, you're also more likely to die from a medical condition or an accident. How insane is that? So next time you blow out those candles, you'll know what to wish for. 21. No more ninjas. Japan is home to the legendary figure of the ninja. Though an extraordinary mix-up led to over 100 people from around the world applying to play ninjas for tourism purposes. The media reported that Iga, a city identified as the birthplace of the ninja, was having trouble hiring performers to play deadly Japanese warriors at a festival. This turned out to be inaccurate, but they received many surprising applications for the well-paid job of festival ninja. Did you apply? Were you one of these people? 20. Chocolate is good for your skin. Fans of dark chocolate, rejoice! You can reportedly hold back the years on your face by having a yummy treat. According to a study from 2014, you could make skin appear younger thanks to the antioxidant flavanol, which helps blood flow and increases collagen levels. A whole lot cheaper than heading to the plastic surgeon. Though, I probably wouldn't recommend chocolate bars as the secret to eternal youth. 19. Mosquitoes hate electronica. If electronic music is bugging you, then either spare a thought for these guys, why would you spare a thought for mosquitoes, or you might be a mosquito. Yellow fever mosquitoes lost their appetites when a track called Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites by Skrillex was blasted at them as a part of a study in 2019. What a great study. Not only did it stop them from drawing blood, it also dampened their sex drive. Sorry, Skrillex. 18. Tree talk. Did you know that trees release pheromones? They do this when there's trouble brewing. For example, the acacia tree responds to hungry giraffes, releasing ethylene gas when the long-necked creatures decide to eat their leaves. The gassy smell is picked up by other trees, who then make themselves poisonous as a defense mechanism. So yeah, trees talk. Something to think about the next time you pick one to urinate against. What? Who's just peeing on trees? Don't do that. Public urination is not good. It's PSA. 17. Astonishing lobster fact. The lobster is one fascinating crustacean. For starters, they don't age. This is due to an enzyme called telomerase, which is vital in maintaining telomeres, the protective part of DNA. They can die, but this is typically through using up energy. You see, lobsters molt and need to regrow their shells. This happens approximately 25 times, an exhausting process that ultimately takes its toll. 16. Google power. Google is fast, but what goes into that rapid response when you ask it something? Well, they've told us. A mind-blowing 1,000 machines are used to provide the answer to just one question. That certainly puts all those mindless queries into perspective. So yeah, next time you ask a dumb question on Google, just realize how much is going into answering that. 15. How a giraffe goes to sleep. Giraffes like big butts, and they cannot lie. And who can blame them? Because when they curl up to go to sleep, their rear end functions as a makeshift pillow. They must suffer the mother of all cricks in the neck when they wake up, though. 14. Fruit salad tree. Why go to several different trees for your various fruits when 8 of them can be found growing on one single tree? Now, this isn't Mother Nature's handiwork, but an ancient human activity called grafting. We've long performed plant-based surgery on our leafy friends in order to create weird and wonderful combinations. And grafting is thought to date back to 5th century China. 13. They stole Einstein's brain. Despite wanting to be cremated, legendary physicist Albert Einstein went on a wild ride following his death in the mid-1950s. Or rather, his brain went on a walkabout. The culprit was a surprising one. The chief pathologist at Princeton Hospital. Thomas Stultz Harvey got the strange idea he could change the scientific game by cracking open Einstein's gray matter. 12. Eye teeth. How on earth do teeth and eyes go together? Well, ask the whale shark, a fish that has a literally jaw-dropping way of keeping a clear field of vision. Look closely at its eyeballs and you'll see tiny denticles. These serve the useful purpose of repelling any gritty contents floating around in the ocean. And if the surrounding water is too dirty, they can retract their eyes back into their sockets for extra protection. 11. The world's most expensive watermelon. It sold for just over $6,000 back in 2008. This melon was so valuable it wasn't placed on a regular supermarket shelf, it was put up for auction. Talk about juicy. So what exactly is this eye-watering expensive piece of fruit? Well, it's densuke melon, which is exclusively grown on Hokkaido Island. The densuke is black on the outside and unusually crispy on the inside. The wallet-crushing item weighs 17 pounds. Densuke melons were made extra famous due to a name check in the Netflix movie The Killer. 10. 300,000 items. There's a clutter. And then there's a clutter in the USA. It was established in 2017 that American householders cling to an astonishing 300,000 items which fill up their homes. This suggests that 1 in 4 people here are far from minimalist when it comes to living arrangements. I'm not saying this clutter addiction is particular to the United States, it's just a mind-boggling stat that'll make you look differently at all the stuff piling up in your house. Could probably get rid of a few things. Who wants some stuff? I can throw things up on eBay. Who wants to buy Mike's stuff? 9. The novel without an E. Could you get by without using the letter E? I just used it 4 times in that question alone. And I mean, if you can't say a sentence without it, then what hope do you have of writing a novel? I mean, I literally have one in my first and last name. But prepare to be amazed because someone actually did it. Ernest Vincent Wright released a book titled Gatsby in 1939. He used 50,000 words and no E's. Although I could be pedantic and say that his name contains a few. So technically it's on the cover, I guess. 8. The expensive side of the Force. Trying to take over the galaxy isn't just time-consuming, it's expensive. For example, Darth Vader's iconic outfit from Star Wars has been estimated to cost a super cool $18.3 million. Or whatever that is in galactic credits, I haven't done the conversion. This, of course, refers to a lifelike version of the suit, designed to keep someone alive who's been badly scarred by their former Jedi mentor. Say what you like about Emperor Palpatine, but he didn't skimp when it came to staff welfare. 7. Apples beat claustrophobia. Or, to be more precise, the smell of green apples can help you if you're feeling trapped. How does that work? In a mind-expanding development, it was found that a fresh apple-y aroma has an Alice in Wonderland style effect. Remember how things got bigger and smaller? After inhaling an apple, a cupboard-like space might seem like a drawing room, according to a study from 1995. I needed to find these apple experts, but I held back because I didn't want to stalk them. Apple puns! 6. The Matrix is made from sushi. While the distinctive green code that scrolls down the screen during every Matrix movie may look impressive, it actually has an amusing backstory. The filmmakers decided to use sushi recipes as the basis for this key story element. Forget about the red and blue pill, what about the maki sushi rolls? I prefer Mexican rolls. Those are really good. Those are fantastic. What's your favorite sushi roll? Let me know in the comments below. It's gonna be a very interactive video. 5. Bones alone. It's underestimated how strong our skeletons are. And here's a stat that'll jop your jaw and generally rattle your bones into the bargain. The human bone is generally 4 times stronger than concrete. Why the heck is that? Well, unlike concrete, which is rigid and immobile, our bones have an organic structure that's not only incredibly strong, but also something that changes and evolves. That doesn't make falling on the pavement any easier, but still. 5. Grape inferno. What would happen if you put grapes into the microwave? They'd melt down into a bubbling pool of goo, right? Actually, the result is a bit more dramatic. They produce a bunch of sparks that kind of look like the grapes are trying to enter a wormhole in a sci-fi movie. The effect has been noted when you put 2 grapes against each other or when you cut one in half. An ionized gas plasma is what sets off the fruity fireworks coming from a concentrated point of energy on the surface of the grape. 3. Nano Guitar. Forget about the world's smallest violin, the Nano Guitar is surely the instrument of choice for sarcastic YouTube presenters. In 1997, this astonishing small object was constructed at Cornell University. It's comparable in size to a red blood cell, and what's more, you can actually play it. The Nano Guitar was made possible thanks to electron beam lithography, essentially a light beam which can be used as a tool. 2. Holland is not a country. Naturally, though it may seem to think of Holland as a country, it is in fact part of the country known as the Netherlands. Furthermore, you have 2 Hollands, North and South, which are contained within the territory. Holland is certainly used to describe the Netherlands, but to be accurate, we're talking about a region here. 1. The original idea for YouTube. Looking for love? Why not try YouTube? Before it gave millions of bored teenagers and crazy cat owners their break, YouTube.com was reportedly started as a dating site. Back in 2005, Chad Hurley, together with Steve Chen and Jared Karim, wanted their new business to be a go-to spot for lonely hearts online. It failed in this mission, instead becoming a haven for reaction videos, weird dance trends, and all the 21st century nonsense we know and love today. But most importantly, list 25. So, what's your go-to fact when asked for one? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out our social medias, including my personal ones, links in that description. Now, your jaw could probably do with a rest after all these astonishing facts, but if you are ready for more interesting nuggets of information, then check out another video here via this link. And remember, I'll see you soon for a whole new list. Same list time, same list channel. It's probably not the same time though. We're all in different time zones. Bye.